Hey everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. Just realized I haven't turned a light on and I'll figure that out in a minute. All right, so it's Sunday today. It's another snowy day here, although the sun is out at the moment and the roads are clear, but it is supposed to start snowing again. I don't know. Hopefully it won't last. Hopefully it'll melt really quickly. That's all I have to say. But it's a great opportunity to spend some time in my craft room. And I'm excited because I actually have a class this afternoon, both with people coming and on Zoom. So I'm kind of doing the hybrid thing. So if you're ever interested in classes and you don't live local to me, I can do the hybrid option where you can join on Zoom. All right, today I want to share a card using the Wildflower Birthday Suite. This is such a fun suite, and I didn't start playing with it until late December, and I've been having so much fun. And the really cool thing about this bundle is, well, the suite, is that the paper is specialty paper. Hey Marva, welcome. And it comes, that means it has like gold foil in it, which makes it specialty, but it has ephemera. So it has two sheets, one sheet of die cuts that you can just kind of punch out and use, which is what I'm going to do today. Talk about making easy birthday cards or any kinds of cards. It also have a sheet that you can actually cut all of the individual, they're like labels, you can make them into tags, all sorts of things. So it's kind of fun to play with them. Hey Hazel, welcome. So today I thought I'd make what is going to be a quick and easy card using the ephemera. So if you've ever wanted quick and easy cards, this is a perfect suite for you. All right, I am going to switch over. I'm just going to make sure I can see comments coming in. All right, looks like I can. Perfect. Okay, all right, now let me find my... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sorry about the loud noise. I've really got to do something about that. I've got my heat tools in a bin beside my thing, and they fall down. The space is too big for them, so apologies for that noise. Okay, so I'm going to just keep it on this view for a minute while I show you the suite. So this is the birthday celebration stamp set. It is a photopolymer stamp set. Lots of great sentiments, and you can actually mix and match these sentiments as you wish. And they go along with the dies that you can cut out the numbers. There is also two banner dies. Come on, little tiny one. I use this one a lot. This makes a great banner. And then there's these two little ones that you could use to make kind of a flag across or a banner across your card. The ones that are missing from here, because I've got them pulled out, I need some cut, are a long kind of strip that you can make, like looks like a string, and two tassels that I'm going to, hey Amanda, welcome again, two tassels that you can cut out to put on your cards. I'm not going to use those today. So these are great, such a great, I love the font is so pretty. Okay, then this is the paper. So this is the sheet of, it's 12 by 12, and you get two of each of these. So you can actually just cut these out to make, this is labels, just some little strips. This could be just an entire card front for the most part. And these will make tags. So you can see they've kind of got that tag. So you can cut these out using your paper snips, or you can cut straight across there and then cut all of these tags out, and then just watch where the lines are, and it's pretty easy to cut with your trimmer. So on the other side of that is this really pretty peach pie. This could be wedding. It doesn't have to be just birthday. These could make great wedding cards. Pretty subtle colors. I love this one, the stripes in the soft sea foam, and then the pretty in pink and probably bubble bath. This one's pretty with a little bit of a blue tinge to it. And on the other side, this gorgeous soft sea foam. It's kind of hard to see. It's got little kind of, not so much polka dots, but dots, elongated dots. This would be a great birthday or baby card. And this scallop gold, can you see this shiny gold scallop with the soft sea foam? And on the other side, some really pretty just kind of leaves, stems. These are the ephemera. So you get two of these sheets. which is great because that gives you some options to just create. I created some cards early or in the month of January, I guess, and shared them. So you can check my blog where I used just some of these pieces of ephemera. I love this one with the tassels. These are kind of like the tassels you can cut out from the dies. So I'm going to use some of these today. And then the last one is this gorgeous piece with kind of the peach pie backing on it. And on the other side is this fun kind of buffalo check in pretty in pink. Hey, Nancy. All right, so that's the paper, specialty paper, 2 of each sheet. What else? These are called party dots. Okay, I think I can, there we go, party dots in 3 colors, 2 sizes of each, pretty in pink, pull party, and peach pie. And then the last thing is part of this, and this is such a fun thing. You can cut this. This is called open weave trim, and it's gold. I'm going to use it today in a bit of a different way, and I'll show you that, to create a background as a bit of a stencil. It's pretty subtle way to use it, but it's really fun. You can actually tie bows with it, so just kind of scrunch it and then tie a bow, and it looks really pretty. I've got a blog post coming up. Actually, I participated in a tutorial where I created a bag and a card that I used this to do the bag. So if you're interested in that, you can purchase the tutorial. Or if you put an order in with me, that tutorial is free with a $65 order. So it creates a really pretty bow. I like the dots too, Sandy, although. All right, so let me bring in what I'm using. So I've got a piece of peach pie cardstock, 4 1/4. Piece of my itty bitty bokeh that went all over the place the other day, a little bit. All right, 4 1/4 by 11, and we're just going to score it at 5 1/2. And then fold and burnish. So fold into the mountain or the score a raised line, and give it a good burnish with your bone folder. Okay, so that's the card front. Now, I cut out 2 pieces of basic white. Both of these are 3 3/4 by 5, so that's going to be the front and the inside. And then I cut a piece of gold foil. I just thought gold foil would just be nice. And so this is 3 7/8. Yeah, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So it's just a bit of a peekaboo. Now, if you wanted to save some paper and not use a whole piece of designer series paper, lots of this is covered. So use the middle of this to cut out some die cuts if you wanted to before you actually glue it down. Nobody's going to know that there's cut out sections from the middle. And it's a great way to not waste. I shouldn't say waste, but to get the most out of your gold foil. Okay, so that's going to go on like that. And then I pulled out some ephemera. That little cupcake is going to go on the inside in peach pie and pool party. And then I've got a birthday cake. And then I cut one of these banners in gold. So we're just going to try and use that like that and make a really easy cake or cake card, a birthday card. But what I thought I would do is try and use that open weave trim a little bit differently than what you might think. So I've got a blending brush. I cut a piece that is almost 8 inches. So I'm going to use this there we go. I'm going to use this to create a background. So use your blending brush. Let's pull that in. So use your blending brush. I'm going to pick up some ink, tap it down, and I'm just kind of holding this in place, and I'm just lightly coloring, trying to not have it move all over the place, although it is kind of hard. It's stretchy, and you can press down as hard as you want. I'm just kind of creating a background. Now, I don't know that you're going to actually see. It is possible to, I'm going to turn that over and start again because I don't like that big splodge of dark color. I pressed really hard. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to do it like that and see if I can get more of the kind of the strings there. So it's going to be a little hard to see, but it just creates kind of a really subtle background. And I think it works better if you just hold it and then kind of pulled down on your using your blending brush. And so I'm just going to take and see if I can get this, add some color. And where you can move your piece around. Ooh, this one worked out really well. Can you guys see that? Really well. So you just have to kind of play with it a little bit and see if you can kind of get that. Almost looks like snake skin, which is kind of fun. I'm going to kind of keep it going the same way. So I'm just kind of moving it around and trying to get some of that pattern from the paper. All right, now there you can kind of just see very subtle way of creating a bit of background. So this is going to go on like here, and I'm going to put that, I've got a big dark splodge kind of right there, so I'm going to put it so that it's going to be covered up by my cake. All right, so before I glue this on, I'm going to glue on my little banner in gold, and I'm just going to take and put just a little bit of dot of glue. Ooh, I've got a little bit much. So we're just going to take and put that kind of corner to, well, side to corner, like that. And then you can take and trim off any excess that you need. Yeah, you know, it kind of does with where the dark splotch is, Sandy. Sometimes the dark splotches are a little bit much, but okay, so there we go. We've got our gold banner across, and then we can take, I always like to find fun ways to create backgrounds for cards. There we go. Now, before I put my cake on, so the cake's going to go right like that, but I need a sentiment. So I'm going to use the one, hopefully this will fit. Yep. I'm going to put Make a Wish as the sentiment in Night of Navy, because I thought there's a bit of Night of Navy in the, well, actually there's not, but Night of Navy shows up really well. What was I looking at that had Night of Navy in it? Maybe the, yeah, okay, so that's what I was looking at. The cupcake, the candle is in Night of Navy, but that's okay. So we'll make this pop up a little bit using dimensionals. And then find a mini dimensional for the bottom so that it's not kind of sagging at the bottom. Ah, sticking to my fingers. Okay. Okay, see if I can cover up that. There we go, and that's not too bad. And I got my sentiment showing. So easy. Gosh, couldn't be any easier. So my matte layer was 3 3/4 by 5. So you get a little bit more of the peach pie card base showing when you do that. And again, my insert for the inside of the card is also 3 3/4 by 5. And I probably could have done some of that background behind that piece. But you can see these ephemera. They're so gorgeous, and they make it so easy to create these quick and easy cards. Oops, let's make sure that's glued down. There we go. All right, now the last thing I need, a couple of things, maybe, we'll see. Could have used this. I think I'm gonna just tie a bow with this piece of weave. Yep, definitely an easy card, Amanda. I'm all about easy. Okay, so there we go. See how easy that is to create a nice bow. Just kind of scrunch it, and then we'll make this just little. You can pull it apart so your bow part is wide. There we go. And we will use, if I can find my glue dots, there they are. Just a glue dot to put this on. Ah, come on, glue dot. There we go. All right. That. And then you can just trim this. If you wanted to, you could take it and trim it so that it has the tail end cut, but we're just going to take and trim a little bit off so that we don't waste that. And then we need some, of course, we need some of these party dots, and I'm going to use the peach pie color because they go so nicely with the card. All right, how quick and easy was that? So nice to use these ephemera. You can use them on cards, you can use them in scrapbooks, all sorts of things. In fact, there is a scrapbook kit using with this Wildflower birthday, which I can't wait to play with. Okay, how easy is that? All right, so hopefully you're in your craft room hiding from any snow that you might have got. Like I said, it's melting here, but we're supposed to get more overnight, so we'll see how that goes. I will be back tomorrow night with my Memory Keeping Monday again at 6:30, so come join me. We'll make a double layout. Don't know which one I'm going to use yet. I'll have to pull some pictures out, maybe from my Mexico trip, and pull some pictures out and do a scrapbook layout from that trip. So come join me at 6:30. If you've never done scrapbooking, I'm trying to show how easy it is and that it doesn't have to be a really complicated or involved process to actually get a double layout created. So my goal is from start to finish in about an hour, and that includes printing your pictures if you don't have them printed. So if you don't print your pictures yourself, you could do this fairly quickly by just pulling out a set of pictures. So come join me at 6:30 tomorrow night, and then I'm back on track for the rest of the week. Tuesday night is my sketch challenge at 6:30, and maybe a little earlier on Monday. Say I'm back on track, or on Wednesday for my technique, depending on whether we have snow and whether I have a meeting that night. So I will post the time that my technique will go on Wednesday. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. I hope you have